Welcome back to another video. My name is Austin, is Zaback, and I'm actually standing here in front of a condo flip. Okay, we actually just bought 2 condo flips, and I'm going to tell you why I personally love flipping condos. Okay, now I think a lot of people are typically used to flipping single families. So if you're watching the video, you're looking to get into flipping houses in 2023, 2024, definitely stay to the end of the video. I'm going to share with you kind of my top tips and tricks when it comes to flipping. I'm gonna break down the 2 properties that we just purchased, how much we got them for, and why I love flipping condos. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of jump right into reason number 1 of why I love flipping condos. When you're flipping a condo, you do not have to deal with landscape, okay? As a matter of fact, you typically, depending on the HOA, do not have to deal with anything on the exterior at all, right? Which is really nice, okay? So I'm not gonna have to worry about like painting the exterior. I'm not gonna have to worry about the roof. I'm not gonna have to worry about like the landscaping or anything like that, right? Which can be a big, like massive, savings when we're talking about flipping real estate, okay? So, typically if you're flipping a single family home, you're gonna have to deal with the landscape, right? The exterior, the roof, right? The foundation, right? And with a condo, again, depending on the HOA, you typically will not have to deal with that, okay? So let's just go ahead, give you a tour of the condo and break down all the numbers. So why don't you go ahead and follow me inside. All right, here we are, we're in the kitchen. It is a little bit echoey, so I do apologize, okay? Definitely bear with me. So we bought this condo for $205,000, okay? Now we got a $5,000 commission on the deal because one of my real estate agents, Braylon, actually represented us when we acquired the deal. So we just applied our commission to the overall purchase price of the property. So we really got the property for 200 grand. Now, why is that important to you watching the video, right? That is important for a couple of reasons, okay? So we are in very much still a competitive market, okay, depending on where you live. And there were other people that were beating us out in terms of price. And so the way that we were able to get the numbers to still work in terms of being able to make a profit, which we'll talk about here in just a minute, was to be able to come up on our price a little bit, knowing that we had a commission that we would be able to apply to the actual purchase price of the condo, okay? So we purchased the condo for 205. Really our cost basis was 200 grand. And we foresee, okay, I plan on listing the condo for 259.9. Maybe 264.9. We'll just have to see where the market is at, okay? So we have roughly about $60,000 worth of potential spread, okay? Now, obviously, we're gonna have to pay an agent to sell the property. We have a little bit of holding costs. You've gotta have, pay electricity, everything like that. I'll break it all down for you. But we only intend on spending 17 grand on the remodel, okay? So let me show you around a little bit. So we've got the kitchen right here. This is a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, okay? Like this is as straightforward as they come. This is like 700 square feet, 1 bed, 1 bath, and there's really not a lot to do, right? We're gonna redo the countertops. We're gonna redo, probably get some new appliances in here. We'll get, a new light fixture over there. Probably a new light fixture right here. We'll redo the flooring, okay? So we're gonna jackhammer all the tile out, get LVP in here. And again, this is gonna be a cheaper remodel, right? This is not, some high-end luxury remodel, which is another reason that I love condos, okay? With condos, typically, you can get in and out very, very, very quickly. Now, I personally bought 5 flips in the last week. Now, I'm one of the biggest wholesalers in the nation, so, we have access, obviously, to a lot of phenomenal deals. Condos are amazing. We're gonna get in and out very, very, very quickly, and we should be able to turn this entire condo in like maybe 3 weeks, okay? So very, very quickly. We're gonna definitely redo like the cabinetry right here. We have a light. So again, a little bit echoey, I do apologize. But yeah, we're gonna get new flooring in here. We'll repaint everything. And this is really it, right? Like this is the entire condo. I will show you the other condos. So we got both of the condos for $205 each, okay? It was actually the same homeowner on both. We bought the first condo, okay, the one we're standing in right now, right off of the MLS, okay? It hit the market. One of the agents on my team identified it to be a good deal. And then We were already under contract and everything. And come to find out, the seller that was selling this one actually has like 5 more in the community that they're looking to sell, okay? So we told them, we were like, hey, well, if we're gonna do this one, and they're all model match, like it's all black and white, then we'll just do multiple, you know? So we ended up getting the second one for the exact same price, which is really, really cool. And we didn't even really have to negotiate that much on the second one because they already knew that we were good for it on the first one, okay? So pretty basic, okay? We've got a closet right here. We've got a bathroom over here, okay, bathtub, and then we've got a vanity here behind me, okay? And you can obviously see Jacob in the mirror. Jacob is the man with the plan. He's currently filming right now, but again, this will be a really basic remodel. I'll probably show you the other unit, and then I'll show you the after so you can see how quickly we were able to get it done. And I'll break it all down for you. I'll break the numbers down for you. If we end up going over budget, I'll break all that down for you. And now's a phenomenal time to flip, okay? I think a lot of people think that you can't flip, interest rates are high, yada, yada, yada. You just need to find a good deal, right? If you can find a good deal in a good area, there will always be a buyer for a good deal in a good area. And the last thing I'll say, with this particular condominium complex, we are in Scottsdale, Arizona, in the zip code 85251. And this actual condominium complex is Airbnb friendly. Now it's super important, right? There are not many complexes in Arizona, especially in Scottsdale, that are Airbnb friendly. So very important there. The worst case scenario, we could have an exit strategy of Airbnb-ing it, right? If we had to, which is not a bad idea, right? And it would not cost a lot of money to furnish it and put it on Airbnb. So let's just go ahead, we'll show you the other unit, and then I'll show you the after, and we'll break it all down. We are here in unit 305. Wow, it's so sound dampening, I love it. I love carpet. Every videographer's dream is to have carpet. We are in unit 305, okay? So the other unit was unit 108. We're now in unit 305, okay? We bought the property, same amount of money. We'll give you a quick tour. It literally is the exact same thing, so I'll probably just cut in a minute to the finished product, how much we ended up spending, okay? We're currently getting multiple different quotes right now for demo and for things like that, so we're definitely rocking and rolling, okay? We just closed on them like an hour ago. And yeah, we've got the kitchen right here, okay? Same basic thing here in the kitchen. Really nothing fancy. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just kind of flip-flopped, right? 1 bed, 1 bath, okay? Same exact kind of layout here. Oh, what I do love about this one, okay, is that we have vaulted ceilings. So we're on the top floor. Dylan, what do you think about the vaulted ceilings? You want to come over here and you can talk to the camera?
Yes, sir. They're super dope. You know, they make the space feel a lot bigger. You know, you only really get these on the 3rd floor or the 2nd floor sometimes. Yeah, so they really make this small space feel a lot bigger. So
yeah, Dylan's one of my partners on the flip, and then Braylon, obviously, as I was telling you about a little while ago. I love the vaulted, right? So I'd love to know down below, would you prefer 1st floor, okay, no stairs but flat ceilings, or would you be willing to walk up the stairs but have these massive, what would you say, like 12 feet, you think?
Yeah.
Like at the top? Would you prefer 12-foot ceilings, okay? Drop in the comment section below, let me know. Also, before you continue watching the video, let me know if you think we're gonna go over budget or can we remodel each condo for 17 grand, okay? We currently are gonna try to do each one for 17 grand, and we're gonna see if we can pull that off, okay? Now, I have a feeling we're gonna go a little bit over budget, but I'd love to know what you think before you get to the end of the video. Also, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, that's what I meant to say. Same basic thing here, okay? We've got a closet, vanity, bathroom, bathtub, and let's just go ahead and cut to the finished product. All right, we're about to go right inside and we're about to check out the 2 condos. They're officially done. We bought them, what, 30, 40 days ago?
Yep.
Our budget was 17 grand a condo. Now these were really tight and we knew that going into it, okay? We knew that there wasn't gonna be a lot of money to be made, but we feel like we knew the area really well. They're Airbnb friendly, they're condos, like we talked about a little while ago, right? We didn't have to do the roof, foundation, nothing like that. We did have to put a new AC unit in this one though.
Right.
Which costed quite a bit of money.
Right, which we had to cut a corner or two.
We returned the slider, we returned the window.
Right.
So we didn't end up doing that, but let's just take you inside and show you kind of the finished product. Here we are, okay, we're in here. What we basically did is we went about a $20,000 remodel. Okay, we went probably like 3 to 5K over, but we did new LVP. We obviously painted. We did all new, pretty much everything, okay? This is actually a unit that we basically did everything. The only thing that we skimped out on a little bit was the slider.
I don't think it's really that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things when you replace the AC.
Yeah.
I think the AC is a lot more worth the whole thing. I mean, that's really nice, especially in Arizona.
Yeah, we're in Arizona, so they've got a brand new air conditioner, okay, which was not cheap. We actually had the slider on order and then we had to return it because we were like, we really don't have it in the budget. Because again, we bought the condos for 200 grand and we're selling them. They're actually listed right now on the market, okay, for 259,500, right?
Right.
So again, 627 square feet, 1 bedroom, 1 bath in Scottsdale, Arizona, 85251.
I love this kitchen. I actually think the aesthetic of this kitchen is probably something that I would want in my own house.
Really?
White, black, like it's so on trend.
Do you like the black lowers and the white uppers?
It's different. I actually didn't think I would like it at first when it was pitched, but now that I see it in person, I'm a visual person.
Remember the old cabinet was like right here? The old counter.
It was not short people friendly.
So we lowered it down.
Yeah.
We leveled it out. Literally the kitchen's brand new.
Yeah.
I mean, new sink, new appliances, new cabinetry, new countertops, new everything in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
And obviously we just did white shaker. So these are white shaker cabinets. These are pretty standard in flips in 2023 or 2024 if you're looking, soft close. So if you're looking into flipping, they're pretty affordable.
Yeah.
You can pretty much do that in any flip. Obviously, you're probably not going to do that in like a 1.5 million or up. But really anything up to probably like 1.2 to 1.5, like these cabinets would be totally fine. And they'll look great, they work great, functionality is great. So you really can't go wrong, I feel like. So we got the bedroom, okay, again, this is a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, right?
In this space,
Yep.
This was a great little.
For sure, yeah.
Right. And again, this is probably gonna be a single person, a young person probably.
Yep.
And so.
Yeah, so all new everything. Yeah, it's super good, and we left the closet doors off. What we were going to do if we had more of a budget is we were actually gonna demo all of this out right here. And then we were gonna do like a built-in closet. Didn't end up doing it because again, we just didn't have the budget, right? And we're not gonna go over budget by 10 grand because then we're not gonna make any money, okay? We're not a nonprofit. So we have to make sure we're profitable at the end of the day. But somebody can come in here and do that obviously if they want. And the bathroom turned out pretty good too. So we've got the shower, we've got the toilet. I mean, it's a pretty simple bathroom at the end of the day. Yeah,
that's great.
So I think this one we put about like 20 or 22 into it.
Okay, so you went over by 5.
Yeah, we probably went over by like 5.
Right,
yeah.
And so then what's the split once we sell for $259,900?
15 grand on this one, yeah. 2 in the same community.
Right.
So the reason that we bought these ones is because we kind of thinking about it as like one flip.
Sure.
Right? Because they were so easy to do. They were a model match. We had the same contractors do both of them.
Right.
They're the literally exact same. We'll show you the other one in a minute. Vaulted ceilings obviously is the only difference because it's on the second floor. But at the end of the day, if we make 15 on each, it's like a 30K profit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and it was really easy to be able to order everything basically the same for both of the units. So
exactly.
Buying in bulk.
And overall, I mean, there's 600 square feet apiece. So we renovated 1,200 total square feet.
In like 3 weeks.
In like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Right? And we're on the market, we're rocking and rolling. And we had a couple of delays too. I mean, we could have probably done it a little bit sooner.
100%.
But some of our contractors were being a pain. They weren't showing up on time. We actually did the showers, this unit, one in the upstairs unit, and we made them tear it all back apart. We made them pull the tile back off and redo the entire shower because it just didn't look good.
Didn't look good.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to the second one. So did this unit have any issues?
No, it didn't. I mean, well, it had all the normal issues that you have in a flip. We did not have to do the AC here. It looks like there's still a couple things that have to be fixed. Like there's a gap on top of the microwave.
Yeah, I see it.
There's like little things like when you're flipping that you have to like kind of pay attention to, but like that's something I would notice right away.
Right.
I'm also very particular. So when I flip, I'm thinking like the buyer, for me personally, like this is a bit crooked up here. But again, like these are things that you're gonna experience, you know, when you're flipping, right? And especially when you're flipping a $250,000 house. Like at the end of the day, like we're not flipping $1 million homes right now, right? So when you're flipping kind of the lower end price point, I mean, you wanna make it as good as you can, but you only have so much of a budget to play with. Kitchen's over here, again, all new kitchen. I mean, it's the exact same condo as the other one.
What else is it about condos that you like and don't like? You mentioned before that you like the fact that you don't have to worry about any of the exterior, the landscape, the paint, anything.
Yeah, that's the primary reason really, right? When you flip a single family, landscape can cost a lot of money.
Sure.
You know, like when you have to repair a pool and you have to do new pool decking, new pool equipment, new palm trees or new gravel, synthetic turf, you know, whatever it might be, right? A lot of times with a single family home, you've got, you know, the roof will need to be replaced. Sometimes a single family, you have foundation problems you have to fix, right? The HOA will cover the roof. They'll cover, if there was a foundation problem, they would cover that. You have no exterior, so you have no landscape, no pool, right? So, you know, again, single family is great because you could make more money. This is quicker, it's simpler, you could do more.
So then we would say this would be probably a good thing for someone that's a first-time flipper to go and attack, like a condo versus a single-family home.
1,000,000%. If I was just getting into flipping for the first time, I would do a condo. This one just hit the market like a day ago.
True.
Yeah.
This one got listed second, and the other one got listed 4 days ago. Already has some traction.
Yeah, we already have a couple showings. And again, we're in a little bit of a slower market right now, you know, so we're not in, you know, like you can't expect houses to fly in like a day or two. Sometimes they will, you'll get lucky. But honestly, even if it sat on the market for 30 days, it wouldn't be the end of the world. A condo like this, like you're looking for that one perfect buyer. You know, and there's not like a million of them out there, there's one. You know, and so you just have to wait until that one buyer sees it. But the thing that we have going for us is we're the cheapest remodeled condo in 85251. Right? And if you know anything about 85251, it is like the #1 zip code for Airbnbs. It is the #1 zip code for bachelorette parties. #1 zip code in general, pretty much in Scottsdale, okay? When you think about like going to the clubs, going out to dinner, whatever, you know?
Okay, so in terms of like holding costs and stuff, let's say this house doesn't sell for 30 days. What is the holding cost on something like this between the two?
Probably $2,000 a month. Per condo.
So about $4,000
a month.
And that just comes off right at the top of like what you guys would profit and all that.
So every month they don't sell, it costs us about $4,000. Let's say we stand to make 30 grand. And we hold them for 3 months, then now we only stand to make 18 grand.
So you gotta, you know, count all those stuff in. And then when you guys did your budget, did you think we'll probably hold for a month?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and again, we knew these were gonna be small, right? Like we didn't go into these thinking we were gonna make 100 grand. Like we knew we'd probably make 30 or 40 grand. It would take a couple of weeks. Like when we look at a cash on cash return, that's kind of what I was looking at, right? Like for how much cash I have to put in the deal to the time in which I get my cash back and I get my return, I think on this one we're looking at like, it's like a 50 or 60% cash on cash return. In that regard, it's really good. Like where else are you gonna go to get even 50% on your money in a matter of 90 days? There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoy the flipping videos, definitely drop a comment down below. Would love to make more videos. You all of the flips that we're doing right now. We're actually currently doing 11. So if you want to see Mojay talk more, maybe we can get her to talk a little bit more. She's still getting used to the camera. We'll give it a little bit of time. But if you haven't already, subscribe, smash that like button, and we'll see you in the next video.